#1 flyweight contender Brandon Royval cemented his place among the division's elite with statement-making performances. Known for his wild pace, unpredictable style, and relentless scrambles, Royval brings chaos and skill in equal measure. In one of the UFC's most stacked divisions, his breakout performance left no doubt he was right where he belonged. We now join Brandon as he looks back on that very night that defined his career. This is Day One.
This is a good kid, Brandon Royval. He's very crafty. He is not afraid of anything. You know it's going to be all action.
When I started the sport, I just wanted to whoop up on my brother with some better technique. I didn't really envision even having an MMA fight until I got signed up for one. I just remember thinking, I don't ever want to give this up.
Royval's specialties here. Can he find a finish in the first round?
This fight is over. Brandon Royval.
I'm going to try my hardest. I'm going to try to get to the UFC.
What a submission win for Royval.
Going into the UFC, I just won the LFA title.
A flyweight strap. Royval comes out firing.
Oh!
Williams got his leg.
Those long legs of Royval. He got it.
He got it. Over and out. By tap out due to armbar. And new LFA flyweight world champion, Brandon Royval.
I was so locked in after I won the LFA belt, and I was so sure that I could have been a call-up to the UFC, so I never let myself get out of shape, so I knew I could make it on a short notice. My manager FaceTimed me, and you get a FaceTime, it's usually a good call. I immediately opened it. He was smiling, I was smiling. I was like, who is it? And he goes, Tim Elliott. And he's like, when is it? And he was like, next week. And I was like, perfect, I'll be ready.
Live inside the UFC Apex, it's UFC Fight Night. Good evening, fight fans. Happy to be with you, Octagon side.
I had a week to prepare. The game plan was just to go out there and give him hell the whole entire fight.
UFC matchmakers have had their eye on this kid, and he gets the Octagon stage here tonight.
I remember walking out there and I was like, I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna try and to win this fight with everything I have, but I thought so highly of Tim Elliott.
He understands that he's the veteran and he's the guy that's supposed to win this fight.
Just super awkward style. He's gonna push the pace, he's gonna bring it, and if we're just being 100% honest, I felt like that was my fight to lose, but it was my end to the UFC. He was like dancing across the ring, he looked so comfortable. And I remember I was standing on the side where Dana White was, and I just did not want to look at it. I just was trying to stay locked in, but I just remember he looked so comfortable, and I just did not feel that at all.
Fight's on.
First of 3 possible rounds at 125 pounds. No glove touch.
The first round, I feel like I had good moments,
Oh, what a shot.
but I feel like I was getting dominated.
Tim's doing a good job of just manipulating the body leverage of Royval.
But in the middle of the first round, I could hear him breathing, and I'm like, he is wasting way too much energy, and he has way too high of an output.
Tim is looking really tired here, though. Very labored in his movement.
I remember I went for the armbar, and I'm like, oh, he had zero defense for that. I feel like if I would have had another 10 seconds, that fight would have been over.
Short time here for Royval, who ends in a dominant position. Second round coming up.
I knew after that first round that the fight was gonna get significantly easier. That was one of the few moments in my career where I've walked back in the corner and I knew I was gonna win that fight. That first round was a high pace, but I knew he wouldn't be able to have much after that.
Fight's on.
Yeah, the second round, it came out him pushing the pace pretty heavily too.
Tim Elliott's pace is fast, man.
Non-stop, in your face.
He jumped a guillotine,
Gets on top, but he's got to watch his neck.
but he went for it in a position that I knew I could hold on to and mount him, and I could hear my corner, they're like, fight the hands, fight the hands. No, like I have him in such a good position, they couldn't see where his feet were at. I knew the moment that he was giving up on the choke, which he wasn't gonna be able to get it, that I was gonna end up in a mounted position. And the moment he let go, I stepped right in the mount. He bucked me off, and I was able to try to take his back. He rolled through, and then I went back into like a mounted type of triangle.
Arm triangle, arm triangle.
Oh, look at this, and that's deep.
Oh, there's a tap from Elliott. Welcome to the UFC, Brandon Royval.
I was happy I won the fight, but I was so mad.
What's that, man?
I was just capitalizing on mistakes he made instead of doing anything good. My coach came over, hugged me, and I smacked his hand. I gave him a hug, and I like walked to him in the head, and he's like, "What are you mad for?" And I just want to fight in the UFC. The moment I found out I got the bonus was so life-changing. I felt like I got a scholarship to be a UFC fighter. I could quit my job, I could dedicate my life to this full time, and I'm never gonna give this up. As long as I'm fighting, I'm gonna stay in the UFC and I'm gonna make this happen.